pollution contributed to the deaths of about 9 million people in 2015. That's nearly 15 times as many deaths from war and all forms of violence.
They say a city never sleeps. Maybe it's because it's always dreaming. Dreaming of what it could be. Clean streets, green parks, safe homes. Dreaming of skies where we could breathe without fear. A neighborhood where no one is left behind. But look closer. Behind the tall towers and glowing billboards, there are cracks. Not just in the walls, but in the system itself. Overcrowded homes, flooded streets, children walking miles just to find clean water. We call it development, but for whom? Every year more people move to cities, searching for a better life, yet the more we build, the more we take. From the air, from the land, from each other. As this continues, dream of a better city might just fade into smog and silence. But it doesn't have to be this way. A sustainable city isn't made of steel and concrete. It's built from ideas, from passion, and courage. It's built when communities come together, when people plant trees instead of towers, when we share rights instead of pollutions, and when every voice, rich or poor, is heard in shaping place they call home. This is not just a goal, it's a promise to the next generations. The city we build today will define the world we live in tomorrow.
Deep in the heart of Selangor lies the place where we'll be visiting today, Cyber Farmer. After a long journey, we had finally arrived at Cyber Farmer. Since we had arrived early, we were able to admire all the beautiful greenery at the farm. After a short briefing from our guides, Uncle Ben and Mr. Ling, we were ready to set off on our adventure. After we geared up, Uncle Ben taught us how to pick mulberries. He even let us have a taste. Damn, those mulberries were so good. Finally, we were able to get to work. Here's Sunway. He's the MVP of picking mulberries. Aside from mulberries, they also have corn and various flowers such as lavender. Additionally, these plants are all 100% organic. Wow, look at the scenery. Oh hey, that's me. After all that, we got to meet our friends, the goats! We cut up some of their favorite food, banana leaves. Banana leaves. I love banana leaves. Uncle Ben taught us how we should feed the goats, and thus we got to feeding. Look at how hungry they are. Did you know that the goats prefer to be fed like this, dangling about? That's because it gives them the feeling that they're eating from a tree. After we were done feeding the goats, we were on to our next stop, the sweet potato farm. And on the way, we saw some chickens. Man, I can't wait for them to be in my belly. Anyways, this is us, desperately trying to dig the sweet potato out of the ground. Despite our hard work, it's so hard to do that without the use of tools.
Then, we decided to move on to the next area, which was where the custard apples were. Unfortunately, none of them were ripe yet, so we kept on going. When, eventually, we reached where the papaya trees were. So, we decided to pick the papayas that were already ripe. And then we were tasked with sleeving the papayas with a cloth. This was done to prevent the papayas from being eaten by birds or other insects. Sleeving the papayas also helps prevent the papayas from getting any infections. Afterwards, we moved on. Unfortunately, at this point, Uncle Ben had to go. So, instead, he just gave us some advice and we were on our own. We are very thankful to Uncle Ben for giving us the necessary information and advice to actually conduct this filming. And without him, I don't think we would be able to actually complete this project to its fullest. Since we were on our own, we decided to try and feed the rabbits that were there with banana leaves. Unfortunately, they didn't want to show themselves, so instead, we decided to go back and visit our friends, the goats! So, even though we fed them an hour ago, they were still very eager to get more food.
For the first question, can you briefly introduce what Cyber Pioneer does and what is its objective?
Our whole idea is that this place has been left empty, unused for the past year. So during MCO, we thought that why not we make use of this land, and the first choice will be an urban farm.
What inspired you to volunteer as Cyber Pioneer?
I like gardening. Likewise, many of those regular volunteers, as you said earlier, it's like a hobby. You must like your hobby. If not, it's not an hobby.
Yeah.
So for us, in short, I should say that is the passion for gardening. Yeah.
What do you do on a typical day here? Like,
we basically in Cyberjaya, we are a property management company. So we build office building. If you can go around Cyber, you can see Prima building. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 that side. Here is 9, 10, 11, 15 across the road. We are also running a small business hotel, Prima 12. So that is our main business. We build, we lease it out, and we manage the building.
how do you feel when you're helping out here?
Of course, we enjoy ourselves. This is a place for us to hang out, and it's just a place for us to get together with a friend.
like you said, it's quite enjoyable here at Nose, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So last but not least, our final questions is what moments here has been the most memorable to you?
Oh, to see people committing themselves for the last couple of years, helping to grow this farm from, as I said, no employee till today. That is the most rewarding. I should say that it's a group of regular volunteers
I see.
that contributed their effort and time into this place. You can see the place is really big enough for one person. So really we need to combine our effort and our strength together. More importantly, the commitment. So I make it a point every Saturday I'm here. In the past, every weekdays, even the morning hour, I try to spend an hour here. But sometimes due to schedule, I may not be able. But Saturday, I'll try to make it a point.
I see. So that is all. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
For your time.
Thank you very
Thank you
much.
so much.
Every great city tells a story, not of buildings, but of people. Of how we rise together, fall together, and build again, stronger, wiser, kinder. The problems we face are real. Pollution, poverty, inequality. The sort of hands willing to fix them. Sustainability isn't just about solar panels or roof roofs, it's about art. It's about the mother who plants a tree for her during the streets. The student who takes the bus instead of driving. The worker who demands cleaner air for his community. Each small act write a new chapter. A story of cities that breathe, people that try. Because the future isn't built by cooperation, it's built by us. Let's not just live in our cities, let's make them worth living in.